Okay. Oh my god, there's blue sky. That is rare. Okay. Hiya. Sophie. Sophie here. Yikes. Sorry, the door's open for, so I'm sitting outside. Fun fact if you didn't realise, oh my god, the wind! The wind. I think there's someone at the door. This is not going well. Okay. TOTM. So it's a girl's product, by the way, so if you're a boy watching this, sorry, like skip ahead if you want, but like if you want to know for, I don't know, a girlfriend, or just you want to know what kind of packaging you could get with any product, just look out for this kind of packaging. Keep on listening, watching, I don't know. So TOTM is a period product company, and I've recently just bought from them and they're literally so good with packaging. So I got organic pads for them. They're very comfortable, by the way, and they're like zero waste. You know, when pads come in this like plastic wrap, I don't know about tampons, it's kind of the same thing, but they come in this plastic wrap and you're like, why? So this, but yeah, it is just like that inside. They're quite big. They'd kind of be the equivalent size of like a nighttime pad if you were to compare the size. And then organic cotton, so it's not like the absolute random things that you can get in normal pads, like wood pulp and stuff. Like you don't even know what is going on in there, and that's really worrying, especially because it's going up. So but a wee bit on greenwashing then. So greenwashing is a huge problem, but I like that TOTM sent the products that I got in this bag, right? Oh no, this bag, and this bag is actually made from sugar cane. So this isn't actually plastic, it's made from sugar cane. It's a biodegradable plastic, or it's biodegradable material, so this won't actually go to waste. It will biodegrade, and I know that takes a while to happen, but it's still nice to know that there's alternatives out there. So why huge companies like ASOS and Amazon can't get on this trend that we smaller companies have gone onto really baffles me. I don't know, but they should. Two books. One is called No More Plastic, and it's by Martin Dory, and he started the hashtag 2-minute solution, or the 2-minute solution, and he just talks about how 2 minutes a day, set your timer on your phone and pick up litter, and then when the timer stops, stop the timer and look at how much you just collected. I'm just a couple pages in, but I'm really liking it so far because he just talks about what you can do to reduce the waste in your area and what you can do individually to reduce your waste. You can join various movements. You can actually use this hashtag and do it in your area if you really feel like it. Like, I haven't done it, as you can see, I'm not really that far in, but it's been very interesting so far. Like, a lot of statistics, I actually highlight a lot of them, if you can see that. So I like to highlight very important statistics so I can just know for future reference what actually is happening at the moment, and this will probably either increase or reduce if people don't start taking action on it. So really like this book. This was actually only £3 in Waterstone. I'm talking a wee bit about Lush. So Lush is great for natural products, and they do themselves on being vegan, cruelty free. If you don't know about Lush, please look them up. They are great. I will say they are more of a treat. It's more expensive, but I say that, oh, that's gonna blow away. yeah, it's more of a treat. It's a wee bit more expensive. You're treating yourself if you're getting a Lush, I promise. But I like their scheme. So you will notice if you have Lush, it is made with plastic. They do have their plastic tubs and they have their plastic shampoos and stuff. But Lush has this scheme and they'll have this note at the bottom. If you cannot read that, I don't think you can. It just says, this wee note at the bottom, usually it'll be like that, has a bring back 5 clean Lush pots or tubes with this logo, so this wee triangle logo on it, and then get 1 free face mask. So what that means is you bring 5 of these tubs. Doesn't have to be the same product, it can be any tub with that wee logo, 5 of them, and you get 1 face mask for free. So that's really good. It's especially good if you're a student like me and you're kind of like don't want to spend money, so it's extremely good because you're recycling and then you're getting something free, and then you can start another recycle, like you can start another 5 products and another 5 products, so it's really good. Also Lush have things called naked products, which are, you know, likes of shampoo bars, conditioner bars, lotion, anything really. Refill shops, so there's one in Belfast that's just opened on the 7th called Refill Quarter, and it's in East Belfast, Ballyhackmore. So if you're in that area, take a look. I saw their Instagram post and I'm so intrigued. I will be going soon, definitely. But those kind of zero waste shops, they'll have refill deodorants, which are like the rub-on ones, and I definitely think it's a good way to go, because once you buy them you can refill them and you don't have to, they're recyclable too, so that's a great way. But I picked up this wee deodorant. It's so tiny, like look at it. This deodorant in Holt & Barrett, so, and this was like £3, I think. I can't say that right, so sorry. But it is just a glass jar. I'm pretty sure this top is not plastic. It doesn't feel like, I think this top is like metal, some sort of metal, I hope. But it's the native unearthed coconut and vanilla, and it's just kind of like, hold on, I'll open it up. It's kind of like a balm, if you can see that. It's like a balm. I do use it. Oh god, it smells so good. Yes, it's like a balm, and you just rub it in like any other kind of moisturizer or anything, and I can vouch for it because I work in a restaurant and I sweat a lot, and I vouch that it does work. Like when I sweat I don't smell like horrible, I smell like coconut and vanilla, which is, first of all, it's in a cardboard case, recyclable. When you, it sounds like something I know but I can't work it out, so that's really helpful for you. But it smells really nice. Just because it's pink does not mean men can't use it, so don't use that horrible excuse. But yes, when you open it up, it has this little palm oil free, so it's very important to like use as many products as you can with no palm oil in it, because palm oil is like, essentially it's cutting down forests, you know, elephants' homes, like Nelly the elephant. Would you want to do that? No. Cutting down elephants and orangutans and various other animals, cutting down their habitats and their homes, and then just for this palm oil, and then to grow it and then to cut it down again. So it's not looking good, like it's not good. And to be honest, I didn't know what palm oil was until I went to Thailand and they told me about the big problem with palm oil. Palm oil is in everything, like it's an emulsifier, so it means that it makes things smoother, so like consistency wise, so it will be in conditioners, shampoos, naturally, and it's actually in Nutella, so I've actually stopped eating Nutella. I don't eat it, I just don't want to do that and be a part of that, so that's my choice. But I think if you're interested, read more into it, read more into the harm it does, because it's not good, it's not pretty. But anyway, this is Pomfrey. It also has this little fact, so I'll read it out to you, because I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It says, you save free 350 milliliter bottles with this one bar. You also save 2.7 litres of water with this single bar, because when making shampoos and conditioners, they're often watered down, so a lot of water goes into making them, and then also a lot of water's been put into them to make them like liquidy. Things aren't just liquidy, you know. So definitely look out for this little one, this little Effic bar. There we go. It's definitely one to look out for, especially at that cheap price. Honestly, it's great. Great smell. I'm so excited to use it. As I said, I'm using up all my products that I already have, because there's no point in throwing them out just yet. Like, you're not. Secondhand shopping, right. Everyone can do this. It's so easy. So the thing is, linear shopping, so that's fast shopping is what people sometimes prefer it as, is just going out and buying the next new trend. And it's so wasteful, because usually that trend like ends as soon as you get the product. So it's also expensive making the clothes. A lot of water goes into making clothes, which is actually very surprising to me for some reason. I could say that at least 3/4 of my wardrobe is secondhand, either as a hand-me-down, as I'm a younger sibling, or from charity shops, or from like thrift sales. So I've been to a lot of like kilogram sales, which are like thrift sales, and what that means is you take your own bag. They don't give you your bags. I know they come to Belfast at least twice a year, if not like more, but and it's just like old clothes from like 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, like decades clothes, which are really in style at the moment. So I appreciate that, because ASOS has this thing where they like slush vintage. Also, we all know about Depop. If you don't know about Depop, you can use it where people like sell their clothes, so you're not buying new clothes, you're just buying someone else's clothes. And if that freaks you out, don't be freaked out. Like, you know, the jumper hasn't fulfilled its life, you know. I'm still loving it. It's a full zip jumper. It's very sporty. It's kind of like my cup of tea. I really like full zip and half zip fleeces. You can get literally anything from charity shops. It's also very good if you can like renovate's not the word. If I get I'll put that word here. This wind, damn. But yeah, if you can like stitch your own clothes, or stitch something up, or buy something from a charity shop and like make it something else, that is honestly so rewarding to yourself, because you're like, oh my word, I made that myself, damn, it looks good, look me go. But it's more rewarding. So I know Oxfam Ireland are doing this thing called Secondhand September. So it's hashtag Secondhand September. If you look it up on Instagram, Oxfam Ireland, you'll see all over their story, they'll put up like things that other people have done for Secondhand September. We're not really into September yet, so you can still join. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. But it's a great kind of movement and cause to get involved in, buying more secondhand, because of the waste that shops do, like H&M, like just any kind of shops. If they don't sell it, it's going to go to waste. So things that you don't really think about, you may want to start thinking about it, because yeah. So secondhand, it's so much better. Like, it's usually cheaper. This was £6. It's a full long sleeve fleece. I live in usually a cold place. It's sunny today, but it's not the warmest. But So yeah, you have to just be smart at buying. Yes, I can see again. Yes. Yeah, be smart at buying. Don't just go out and buy like, oh my god, this is so pretty, I'm going to buy it. I hope you've learned something. I hope it was informative. If you... I'll try and link some of the things that I mentioned here. If you're interested, look more into them. I really recommend, like, I don't just go out and buy things, I try and look into them as much as I can. Where they're coming from, where they're made, etc, etc. It's very important. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Why am I talking like this? I hope you enjoyed this video, and till next time, I guess. Bye!